All right, here we go. This is the Q&A with regards to the new release, which is the Contacts Manager, which is the base for all of the really cool things that will be attached to it, such as emailing, texting, reminders, notifications, series of emails. You remember the Premium Starter Kit series, things like that. So this is the base of that. And along with that came the ability for anybody to comment on your posts or pages anywhere on your website. And you can turn that off if you want to. Hopefully everybody got the email on Thursday. Last Thursday, quite a bit of detail about it was in there. And then this Thursday, we gave links to the other information for the short videos that Caleb did for us. And so now we're going to just find out what you need to know. What did the videos not answer? That type of thing, and how we can help you more with it now, with this call. And then at the end, all questions. Like if you want to know about something else, we can move into something else at the end of these. So if there's no shy people, I don't know if we want to do the hands up method, Jim, but watch if somebody does put the icon hands up or waves, because I can't tell. I don't have a gallery view. Maybe that's what I need. So who had the first question? Was it Don? Was that you that had the first question? No?
I'll ask something.
Tanya.
Okay, so I mean, I've been like not keeping up with what Contact Manager really is. And I think that, you know, we're going to be able to contact people, obviously, but where do we get them? I mean, do we download it like our what do you call it? Our team from Young Living? I mean, do we have to put them in manually? Sorry if this is like starting from square one, but I've missed it. Sorry.
I know I have Caleb on here for more of the fine detail how-tos. It would be great, Caleb, if you would like to take her question.
Sure, I'd be happy to. Thanks, Michelle. Hey guys, this is Caleb. I try and keep things running here as best I can. And excited about what we're doing. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. So your question, make sure I get it right, is you're wondering about what context would you put into your Contact Manager, and would that include the team from your virtual office? Did I get that right?
Right.
Okay, yes, absolutely. I would not, you can do that manually right now, one at a time, and if you'd like, I can, there's a video, all the videos go through adding somebody, we'll just go through the whole process, but we could even do that tonight. But also, we are going to do a bulk import feature that's coming out in the middle of this month, where I've actually just went through it with the developer tonight, actually. So it's already like in the process of almost being ready. So we are, that is designed to work well, not exclusively, but very in sync with your virtual office. So we designed it so you can just click export, and we tell you which labels to check, and then you can take that file directly without even touching it and import it into Essenty. Okay, and that will take your team, and you know, or anyone that you know is on the report, and put them in Essenty. So you can also import from other sources too, but we specifically created it so it would recognize the way they put the labels on the headers of the file, and also the values that they put in the rows of the file, even though they don't match specifically, because it might be like a Y or an N for yes and no, and we're gonna translate that to something that's meaningful. But that process will be very easy. That's my goal. That's my job. So that would be it. Otherwise, you can just do it manually. Okay. So if you have a small team, just click add contact and just put them in there and put the values in that you know and that you want to track. Right now, you can send, if you click phone or email, what it's going to do is use the email application that might be on your phone or your computer that you already have, because the marketing email system is not active yet in Essenty, and that will be coming then in August. But that will be that will be like marketing emails. So it's different than like your when you send through Gmail, where that, you know, they put marketing emails are meant to be on subscriber lists and have large mass of people, and then it tracks activity, people clicking and who opens things and that sort of thing. But that's for a future Zoom call.
That one is exciting.
Did I answer your question? And do you have any related questions to that?
Well, I still do have like my brain did not wrap around totally what you just said. See, like right now I have marketing sense. And so I have a team of Young Living people, and then I also have a warm market and prospects. And so I don't know how that encompasses or how I would now incorporate, you know, my contact manager with you. And so, you know, to be putting them in manually, I have way too many to do that. So if you're going to do a bulk thing, I would definitely wait for that. But I mean, like, how is this going to be incorporated, and what am I going to send? Will I send a page off of my website? What exactly do you use Contact Manager for? You know, I guess I'm used to like using Marketing Sense, and I would love to convert over to this. So what is it that you're going to send?
Okay.
I mean, do we emails or what?
Yes, the system is designed for you to be able to send emails and text messaging.
Okay, gotcha. Text messaging. Okay, great. Now, is there going to be like a limit as far as how many text messages that we can send, you know, like in a month? Or, you know, I actually did Project Broadcast very shortly. I just couldn't wrap my brain around that, you know, as far as it seemed a little bit more complicated. So if you're saying text messaging, is there like a limit? I mean, how does that work with that?
Sure. I'll quickly address that, and then just want to kind of focus back on just the Contact Manager part. Yes, when we do have the text messaging feature, there will naturally have to be certain levels of how many sends are based on. There'll be some type of fees that we'll detail out, because there's charges for every send that goes out.
Gotcha.
So, you know, you wouldn't expect someone who sends 5 text messaging to spend the same as someone who sends 1,000 in a month.
Gotcha.
So,
okay, so the Contact Manager will be that we will create our own emails, or there will be some that are already pre-done?
Sure. So let me kind of loop back, and then the Contact Manager itself that what we're focusing on tonight is specifically the storing of a contact record, and using that, getting familiar with that, and the interactions that you can have with that. As far as the emails go, yes, you can create your own, and there will also be what we call Essenty Originals, or pre-written content that will be available that you can use as much as you'd like, as included in that. If that makes, hopefully that's clear.
Yes, and I think part of it is this is the foundation, the very base of everything else that we want, that can't be built until this base was there. And so right now, your commenting feature in your website allows names to come into your Contact Manager by somebody commenting on your posts or pages, any of them, and you do control that. Whether you allow them to comment or not, that's something you can control in your settings. And while we're waiting for the next little thing to build, which is the ability to bulk upload your virtual office contacts, or all your contacts from, say, FISB, or all your contacts from another
Oh yes, I should address that. I'm glad you brought that up. Marketing Sense. So it's designed where you can take any file, okay? And if you will have instructions on what our headers are called, but even if you don't match them, all that means is that you're gonna manually, when it gets to that step in the process, you're gonna have to choose the right field that matches up with, and the system allows you to have a preview of actually what your data is before you match it up. So you could export your, for example, Marketing Sense leads or wherever they come from, and it's in what you would ask for is a CSV file, which is comma separated file. It's very common, always an option, first option when you export, and that's what you would use. But we will have a lot of helpful resources for that when that comes up. Would it be helpful, Michelle? Should I just share my screen? Let me just add a contact. And
Well, before you do though, Caleb, can you take a quick look here? I see in the chat box, which I'm not real good at handling, I see it says I manually entered a few of my contacts from Young Living, but I could not update things such as essential rewards, their rank, etc. Is updating coming soon? So I think to show that would be helpful.
you couldn't update them, okay?
So if you do show that, then
You want to
you can show
update
how to
the-
enter them and then where to go to put all that other data on there, which we do have in
Yes.
a video.
Sure, I'll go ahead and bring that up.
Thank
You would
you.
like me to do that? Let's see if I can get the right screen to share.
Okay, can I have a question while he's doing that, Michelle? Can I just ask you a question?
Sure.
So, okay, so let's say I put a contact in my contact manager. What am I able to do with that contact right at this point? I know you're going to build on this contact manager, but what can I do with that person like right now?
The biggest exciting thing to me is you can be reminded when their birthdays are coming or their, if you want to know who all's in what leg, you can look it up really quickly, or you can actually even keep notes, like you make a phone call to them. Even if you send an email manually, you could put notes in there. The note feature to me is so valuable. I mean, it's any one of these systems would have to have note features, but that is how I would use it right now over the next very little time as things roll pretty quickly.
Okay, so it's basically you're taking this contact manager just to store information, but it's not to send them anything yet. Is that what you're saying?
That is correct. It doesn't
Okay, gotcha.
send them anything yet, even though I
Okay.
think Caleb did say if you press the email button, it will pull up your email program and you can email them,
Okay, gotcha.
which makes it easier. You don't have to go try to figure out what their email is. And then you just put a note right in that contact, sent email on 7/9, ask if they wanted to go swimming.
Okay, gotcha.
So there's some usefulnesses of it now, but we would not hold it back just waiting for the whole shebang. Okay,
Okay,
here's
gotcha.
Caleb.
Just 1 second, guys. I'll be right with you. 1 second.
Okay. And we will get to these messages that you're typing in the chat.
Yeah, I was going to talk to Luana. She asked about her Frisbee account from in the past. It might still be available. If you want to reach out to me privately or like through a Essenty support channel, I can look into that and see if your information's still there, if that's what you're asking.
That's exactly what I'm asking. And who am I speaking with? I didn't see.
This is Heather.
Heather. Okay, thank you so much, Heather. Will do.
Yeah, that might still be there. I can help you.
Super. That would be sweet. Thank you.
Welcome.
I'm ready to go whenever you are. Sorry about that.
Okay, and just to follow up, that is support.essenty.com is how you reach Heather at the top of that page.
Sorry, forgot
For
that.
technical support, things that aren't working like it should, you've watched the video, it doesn't seem to work, you can go right straight in to get tech support. Okay, we're ready for you, Caleb.
All right,
Yep.
So you guys should probably recognize the screen, right? So we're going to go to contacts. You don't have to go there. You could start right here on the new button and click contact. Okay, so everything in the system is designed where you can hit the new button and get to, you're going to have contact here, we're going to have imports, you're going to have blog, we're going to have campaigns and all that stuff. But so you hit contact. Okay, so let's put someone in here. Oh, who should we add, Michelle?
James Dean.
James. Okay. Let's say his email is jd@gmail.com. I don't know his phone number. Okay, so now I make a choice to update duplicate entries. I'm going to hit check. What that means is if an email address or phone number is already in here, this info is going to update it. Okay, so if I know this is the more accurate, it'll update it. Okay, so this guy is, let's say he's one of my members. Now this is optional. Here's a rating. So it's a rating. It's a quick way to prioritize your contact from 1 to 5. So you don't have to select that, but you might want to start using those, like if you want to rate them. And then you can add a birthday. I don't know when his birthday is, but I'm going to say James is a big hitter and will be a good team builder. Okay, that's probably not what you would write, but I'm just trying to fill something in. Okay, so it says additional fields available after contact has been added. So there are more fields available here. Now, if you had more contacts you wanted to add, you could click this down and say save and add another, but we're just going to go ahead and save this one, right? And there he is. Okay, it says there. So we're going to pull him up. And now I have more things. I can add tags here. So one of them is Business Builder. You see it has an E there. That means that it says Essenty Original. Essenty Original content is stuff that's already provided for you in your account, so you don't have to create it. For example, all those like products or blog posts that are pages are all called Essenty Originals. Okay, so it would say he's a business builder. That's there. I can go down here and now I can fill in his address. I can also put in his Young Living information. Okay, blah, blah, blah. It's a.
Will any of that stuff populate automatically from Young Living?
When you import your contact, these fields will be on the import, your export, and they import them, and then they will fill them in. You're not like, it's not like it's synced up to Young Living's computers or servers or their data.
So when they change ranks, it won't automatically change their rank.
No, but your export file, you could use that file and say update with the info on this file, and then it will update it. So if you use, so one of the things I was thinking, actually, it reminds me of something I thought would be helpful is to show how monthly you could use your export to just update your information in Essenty. So if I know it changes, I believe, what is it, like the 12th or 15th?
23rd of the month.
20. Okay.
Well,
whatever the, at any rate, if you have a monthly export, that would take that, or you can, their system allows you to actually see which ones change. So, but at any rate, so let me just continue with this here. So essential rewards, I'm going to say has essential rewards, current rank, let's say he's there, highest rank, let's say it's there. So you would fill all this information in, or it will choose, you can have it imported in from your export, but I'm just going to do this here. So I got, okay, you can fill in this information. All right. Okay. Now this has all been updated. Also has a couple badges on top of some of the information, so you can quickly see it's a wholesale member, has ERs, active. There. And let's say I give them a rating of 5. Okay, it's going to put that in there too.
Does that auto save?
Mm-hmm. Yep, it says save right up there. So now you wanted to update something. So there's is no, what was we wanted to change ER status or rank. So if I change rank here, senior star. There it is, senior star. So it saves it automatically.
Nice.
Okay. Now you can add notes. Here's a little add note button. Add note. You can give it a title, write a note, save that. Okay. All those will be then over in this field here. So I will just do an example of that. That would be more helpful, wouldn't it? Okay.
I haven't seen a space to put in, like, if you wanted to say that they were, would it go in notes to say whose leg they're in? To be able to filter by Joe's leg or Susie's leg?
Okay, so you can put the enroller info here and sponsor info here. So as far as, and then we have saved, no, we don't,
It could be a tag, right? Called
yeah,
Joe's
you can
tag.
add a tag to anybody and filter by it. So what we've done here is made it easy to go ahead and say, I just want to see people that are in my downline. I want to see people who are in my upline or crossline, or everybody on within the team. So that is based, these are called saved views. Okay, so saved views is something we've created so you can, it's a quick way to reference a way that the contacts have been filtered, and you can create your own, save a new view. So in filter, like I can just want to see wholesale members. Well, wholesale members are a part of someone in your downline here. So downline is everybody that you've marked as retail customer, wholesale member, professional account. And then if you marked anybody as upline, crossline, then they would appear. But those have been saved as a saved view so you can find them quickly. And there's all these filters here based on, you can filter if you starred them or not. So you can see, you can add a star to somebody if you want to remember easy way to track an important contact. You decide what that means to you, but just like you can star an email or flag an email. You can filter by their source, their rating, their birthday, when they were added, their account status, their activation date, the current rank and highest rank, and tags. So you can add or create any tags you want.
Where are the tags?
Right here. So if you open up James Deem and you go under, you open the contact up and look under tags, and you click right in that box and you add a tag. So let's say
wait a second, I haven't seen tags yet. I'm following you on my computer.
Right here.
I see tags. Okay, there it is. When you move it, because when we're looking at your little tiny thing, it's hard to see that on our phones. Okay, so tags. Search or add tags. Okay. So
what you're going to do is, let's say you want to, what's some tag you might want to give somebody?
Well, like if you said Joe's team, and that way everybody on Joe's team would come up.
Sure. So I could write Joe's team. I could, so see, I don't have that already, so I can say add new, Joe's team. Okay. Now that tag is on Joe, right there, Joe's team.
I got you. Okay.
Okay. Now I could go down and just say Joe's team. Okay. So this is saying if they have any of these tags, it's going to come up. Well, I want the ones that say Joe's team, and there it is, Joe's team.
Can we have, is there a cap on how many tags a contact can have?
Yes, after 5, you have to pay another $10. Joking, totally joking. Unlimited tags, okay? Doesn't cost us anything. You can add as many tags as you want. Create as many tags as you want. Okay. And now, see, what's nice is you go ahead and you say you create some type of filtering. You're looking for a specific group, and after you use it a while, you'll probably have an idea of the same things you always want to look for. We created a few that are important based on our understanding and feedback. Recently added upcoming birthdays, all your team, upline, crossline, downline, new members, ones that
Okay,
add.
stop, stop a minute. Okay, I did not see how Joe's team showed up because I added Joe's team to one of mine, and I do not see that tag anyplace. Does it automatically update as you're adding, or is there a save button someplace that we have to hit once we've added the info?
I think that the add new tag at the bottom, Caleb, is that part she might be missing.
So
After
when
she
you
types
start
it.
typing in Joe's team, look at the bottom of the menu, and you'll see add new, and click Joe's team.
You wanna
So
show again?
here, I'll do a different one.
Tags.
So
All right,
let's
let
see.
me
I
put
create.
in there under tags, Bill's team, Joe's team.
Are you watching my screen? And I'll do it again. I'll do a little bit slower here. So I'll
Add
say
new, but I haven't seen where that tag shows up.
It's in the filter.
right there, Bill's team.
In the
I click
purple?
Bill's. Okay, now it should be now it should be listed under. That tag has been added to that contact, so make sure it's there.
Yeah, that's what I'm not seeing. It's not there. Even though I hit the add tag.
You have to click the actual name of it.
Oh,
I'll do it again here. Amy's team. Are you seeing the screen here? And I go to the very bottom, and
It
there's
appears below add new.
Amy's team.
Well, I haven't.
It will
seen
show up
that.
under where it says add new.
All right, I'm going to try again because
If her screen is scrolled down too far where she doesn't see the writing under add new, could that be?
are you talking in the purple?
No, you said you okay.
So when I had a contact, I went to tags and I added add new.
No,
I don't see anything under the add new. I don't see where that tag is that I put in.
Well, you have to type the name of the tag in. You have to. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Barely move your but I can't see. Let's see. Tags. Okay, that gives you several options of tags that you have put in, right? Joe's team, Bill's team. So you can pick one of those tags, or does that mean under James Dean he's got those 3 tags?
It means he has those 3 tags right now.
Okay, now see, that's not showing up under mine at all.
I have a question.
You haven't added them yet. Could we just backtrack 1 second? We're trying to kind of do a few things at once. I just want you to watch my screen. Okay?
All right.
Okay. Just watch my screen. Here's tags.
Tags. I got you.
I removed them from my contact. So let's say I want to add the tag Jill's team. Okay. Not here, not here, not here, not here, because these are ones that have already been created.
Already been done. Okay.
Now it says add new.
Add new. Right.
Below Jill's team. I click on Jill's team.
The Jill's
it creates
team.
that tag, and now it appears. Okay, so that's how you would add one that has it. Now, every time you look for that tag, there it is, Jill's team. Now I could try and add it again. Of course, it's not going to add because it's already there. Once that's been added, then you use
okay, I see. I was just clicking on the add new, not the new thing that was under it. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Okay. Go ahead, Michelle.
Elaine, did your question get answered about updating the ER, the contact details? with what Caleb did that answer your question? You said you,
Yeah, mine's not showing it updated. I don't know. Maybe it's on my side with my internet, but it's just not updating it.
she further says her contact manager won't save when I enter my additional information. And I thought it was just an automatic saving process.
Yep. There's no, you don't hit any save buttons. So like here's James Dean, open that up. I just go down, I click here,
And
I click no ER. It actually, this one gives an auto indicator saved. But it just auto saves. So I can,
I got you. I see the saved. Okay.
well, if it said
You
save,
know,
then it did.
I'm sorry.
If it said save, then it should have saved.
Yeah, no, but it's interesting how it keeps all the other, it updates all the other information, but those several things right there, that ER and the rank and the highest rank, those won't save. It keeps the sign up date, it keeps the enroller name, sponsor name, it keeps all of that. It just won't keep the essential rewards and the current rank.
Oh yeah, I see. Mine did the same thing.
It just goes back to no ER.
Yeah, mine does too.
So,
Current rank has gone back to none.
And yeah, it just, it won't, it won't update those.
Okay.
you may have discovered a bug. It would be super helpful if you would write it in so that Heather can send it out to the team.
Okay.
Do you
That's
know?
okay. You
Okay.
don't have to do that. I'll write it down now.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
I'm here.
Yeah, I forget for sure.
Oh, me too. Julia says that, Julia, are you still needing help with logging in via your phone to put contacts in? She says it's still spinning. That does sound like an internet issue, like maybe restart your phone and start over. And once,
Maybe that's the back office thing we were talking about.
I would try it on your desktop first. It's my recommendation. Or on your laptop or your iPad or tablet or whatever million zillion different devices.
The back
that we have
office
these
is
days.
having a mobile loading issue that Matt had fixed, and I don't know if it's a browser cache issue now or if it's still there's
Oh,
still something going on. So
okay. They might need to clear
It's
their
working-
cache because mine's working fine.
mine's working fine now as well, and we've been testing it on iPhones and Safari. I don't have a tablet or an iPad to test, so it's supposed to be fixed. It appears to be fixed, but a few people are still having issues. So if you can clear the cache and try it again, that's a start.
thank you for that. And I did know that was something being worked on. I didn't know it related to adding a contact to your contact manager.
Can't get
So,
in the back office.
so was that just a logging into your back office issue? I know you're writing to us. Or was it you were already in your back office and you just can't get into? Okay, okay, good. Yes, that is. We do need to hone in on yours because I tested it as well and I saw that it was fixed. So could be just a cache issue. And then Julia also wanted to know. I wanted to know if Julia got your question answered about tagging people with EO 101, thieves class, millions ways that you can tag these contacts. Okay, good. Good.
Oh yeah, you can add a lot of tags, but once you have those subscriptions, there will also be other ways that you'll be able to see them in those groups. Yeah,
There
if
we
you're
go.
talking about you're talking about your series, right? Michelle, she's talking about.
She just simply asked if they could tag them Essential Oils 101 or Thieves class, and I figured
yeah.
once you went through your demo, it probably answered.
Yeah.
And she says yes, she's happy.
Okay.
We're ready for the next question.
Okay, how do we bring up the birthdays? It says in the next, oh, I see, you got to click the box, I bet.
Do you mean a list view of
No.
everyone?
You just
Yeah.
click in the box,
Oh, there.
and add their birthday. You don't need to know the year.
No, like for instance, I want to know whose birthday was in the next 60 days. I check the boxes in the next 60 days. And then what do I do? Hit return, enter. I don't get any names to come up.
Of course, you have to have them entered.
Yeah.
I get it. I do. I have 2 entered. I know one's birthday is in the next 60 days. How do I get names to come up?
Oh, he's showing.
Well, I would start first maybe by clicking clear all filters. Make sure all your filters are cleared. And then go down to birthday.
Okay, clear all filters.
And then try it and see if that works. If not, then I would double check double check that date is entered.
So contact added birthday. But is it going to show up right to the right of the purple bar?
You just
Yes.
no, you're gonna scroll. You're gonna need to look at your list. So if you're at the bottom of the list, you need to scroll to the top. Okay, if it's only a couple people.
Yeah, I just added 2 in there.
Caleb, when you click the check mark in the next, you check mark that 30 days, it automatically just shows you. You don't have to click enter or do anything. Is that correct?
Correct. But if you're down low on the page, you might need to like scroll up the page. If it's just a couple people, you might not see them.
Try in the next 90 days. I'm not sure what options you have there, but try that too, Jerry. Is it Jerry that's speaking?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Like I've got one on 8/16/44. So when I go to filters, I've lost where filters is now. I haven't gotten the hang, obviously, of where does filter show up if I'm just on the contacts page. I hit the contacts filter. Okay, there, I see it now. So you've got to be on all the contacts before you do a filter. Clear them all. Then go back in and under birthdays, is it in the next, what is today? The 7th, so it's got to be the next 60 days to get August the 16th in. Then hit the enter button.
You don't have to hit enter. It should you just scroll to the top.
It just says no contacts to display that match your current filters.
Then why don't you check those 2 contacts and verify the date that's in there?
I did that. Now, it's got the whole birthday, like the year and as well as the date, but it's still not showing up because that's mine. So I've got me in there, and the birth date is the whole thing, and it's correct on the contact.
Well,
so then when I go back to go ahead. What?
I'm if you're looking on my screen here, you can see I've entered July 25th, and I did it in 2018. Say,
okay.
It doesn't matter what day it is, and I did the next 90 days, and it appears. So what I can see is that it's working. I'm wondering if there's a cache issue too. Maybe there's something with were you having issues with stuff not updating?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I can look into her account, but yeah, I need an email reminder for myself so I don't forget to look into that. I can test it.
In the next.
Jerry also had the problem of it wasn't keeping. Remember,
it wasn't keeping the ranks. It was not keeping the ranks.
So it might also be a quick team viewer where I can watch your screen and verify that it might have.
Okay, if we hit the enter, you say that we don't have to hit the enter button, but obviously when you roll down to get the date, you roll up and there it is. Now it's in there.
You got it then?
Okay, I got it. Yep, it's in there.
All right, good. Okay, so I just was trying to highlight here, just swing back, because this is where I think we're hoping that this becomes useful, is you have your filters that you create for, say, your contacts. If it doesn't fit under one of these, you guys can create your own view. And this is where you can say this one is birthdays
In 60 days.
in next, well, yours was 60, mine, I filtered for 90,
Yeah,
I'm
you did
sorry.
for 90. That's
All right,
fine.
so then I go birthdays in next 90 days. I say view. Now, when I pull this up, I see my saved views. And there that is, so I can pick that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that if you were going to send something out by mail and you needed to do it early, okay. What is the, I guess, the all team? That would just be everybody. There's a saved view for all team, so that would just give my all team, not Joe's all team. I'd have to say,
So
I'd have to say a save view for Joe's team and Susie's team, and that would automatically pull all of them up.
if you wanted to do that, you could. Or if you just have it under a tag, you can just go down to the tags and then select the tag.
Under the filters.
But I think it's nice to have, if it's something that you pull up frequently, I think that's nice to have a saved view.
Okay.
Your all team are those that you have given a contact type, again, of retail customer, wholesale member, professional account, and upline crossline, because those would be people that you've identified as within your, either they're in your downline or they're in your upline crossline. So that's why we have here downline is anybody that you've entered in and said they're one of my retail customers, one of my wholesale members, or professional account. If you've labeled them as upline crossline, it would come up under here. And then all team would be all of those except lead, because a lead, of course, is someone that is not on the team.
Right, is a prospect. I had to figure lead. Does that mean team builder? And no, that's a prospect. Okay. And what is purity under the business builder, leader, and purity? What?
That was just a tag that we had created and must have used at some point. You're just looking under here, purity. That was a tag that
on the on the purple. Okay.
Yeah, if you use that tag, then this account must have used it at some point to describe something. Like
because that wasn't one I added, and I wondered if that was because business. I only did the one team, Bill's team, and then there's business builder, leader, and purity. So apparently there's something maybe overall that's purity, because I haven't entered anything except the two that I entered today while we've been talking.
Oh, yours says purity on it too?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. We'll get that removed.
Okay.
Apparently everyone's does, or Julie's does. And
well, that's because everyone's so pure.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, now the rank, I'm wondering if I go back, wondering if I refresh and see if it's holding those ranks. Sure would be nice if it changed those ranks according to Young Living. And if we, every month, say the first of each month, we did a download from our virtual office and we re-uploaded it here, would it take out the notes that we have made in it for the month of July if we re-uploaded and said update everything? Because then it should give their correct rank as of August the 1st.
No,
but would it change the notes that we did in July?
No, it won't do any of that.
Okay, so it would only change those items in the virtual office.
Only the items that you upload, and if you tell it to update. So if you upload name and phone number and email, and you say update existing records along with current rank and activation date, then it will update your record of that. So if you only want to update certain ones when you do upload it, you can choose in that process to say do not import this column if you're like, I don't even want it to even update.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we could just update, we could just ask for a download of the rank, current rank, and it would upload the current rank. And we had, the first time we did it, we did current rank and highest rank. Then it would only update their current rate. And each month we would be current because the fact that we downloaded it that very first day of the month.
Well, in this instance, what I would recommend is you would update both current and highest rank, and also make sure that you attach it to like their name or email, because you have to identify which contact you're referring to.
With name and member number. And then that would do it, wouldn't it? Name, member number, current date, current rank, and
Yes.
highest rank.
So
Okay.
I think right now, you might need to, you have an email address for the bulk import. I'm not absolutely positive, but I know if there's an error that wouldn't, so it might be the email address that you have to include to make sure it
Okay, that's the key
attaches.
word. Okay, it's the email. All
But
right, email is the key.
Well, this will all be, we can, I'll make a video on it for you.
Right, we can't do that now anyway because we're
Right.
not to that point yet. Okay.
Right.
But we
Pretty
could
close.
be adding in our prospects at this point in time
Yes.
under whatever they're called here. I can't remember. What are we calling them here?
Lead.
Lead. Okay. Prospects are leads.
Will we ever have the ability to have a table of data to view, to edit? I do that in SharePoint in my day job, so I was just curious. So you can always export the whole database in this system. Is there an export button?
Not yet, but that will be coming as
Okay.
well with the imports. So imports and exports will have a page, then you can see all your imports and exports.
Yeah.
So you could export everything and then update it on a spreadsheet. Import. Ours is not where you you view it as a spreadsheet and edit it that way. But you could export it, update it, and then import it and say update your records.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay.
That's a possibility for those of you who like to work with spreadsheets. So does everybody like the way the commenting thing works right now?
I do.
Have you gotten any?
I haven't gotten any comments that I know of. Where do we go for the I looked at that video, but I don't know that. Oh, here's the comments down here.
So if somebody comments, you will know when you go to your back office, because, and in fact, even if you're not in your back office and the screen is open on your computer, when it happened to me, my computer made a different ding, a ding that I haven't heard before, and I have a bunch of dings, don't I? A million dings over here. And it made a great ding, and then it not only dinged, when I looked up in the browser bar to figure out what the heck was that ding, it had it looked like a light, or it had an indicator that drew my attention, and I went, oh, it's my back office. So then I looked in the back office, and sure enough, I saw the page where the comment was that we were just seeing on his screen was lit up. So it's
Okay.
really nice if somebody comments.
So you weren't able to click. There was to go along with the ding, there was a little square that said somebody has commented that you could click on if you were fast enough.
Well, yes, you go into the back office, click on comment, and it'll pull right up what they said. And yeah.
And it'll pull up any comment, so you don't have to know who it was ahead of time. All right, let me see if I can go in.
She might have meant like a desktop notification.
Right, that's what I was talking about. Does it give you a desktop notification?
If your browser is open and it's not a desktop application, so you'd have to have your Essenty application open in order to hear the ding.
Oh.
But as soon as you open it, you'll get a notification. You'll see that you had a message, and then you can respond to it. And you it's pretty obvious. You won't miss it.
Okay. So it's better to look there because now my notifications from the the little pop-up that comes on your screen that says, "Glad you're here, how can I help?" and they add a notation, I don't ever see it unless I go to my Facebook business page. And then I have to hunt to see if anybody has commented on my web page. Whereas if I'm on my computer doing stuff, I would love to have a notification that pops up on my screen while I'm working that tells me somebody is on my page, to then be able to hop on wherever it shows up on my Oil Gushers Facebook page, to then be able to talk back and forth with them while they're on that web page.
So in
So
case
this feature is commenting, not a chat feature as far as your blog page, just to make sure that's clear. So if there's a difference there, this is commenting on a page like you would a blog post, and people then submit their contact information as well. What happens is that information is captured by your system. It adds it as a contact as well as the comment. And so then you get the comment, you say, yes, it's approved to post onto the page, or not, if it's not something you want. And the contact is also captured as well.
that gives you the later capabilities of maybe following up with people who've commented via
as a
list
lead,
of certain information as a lead, right? So we are
okay.
getting very, very close, and I have a feeling that to time to end, and I have a feeling that commenting questions, there is a checkbox for commenting that says I agree to terms and conditions and privacy, but no link to a policy. I'm going to leave that with you, Caleb. I would like to do a quick overview for everybody on how to log into your back office and the main portions or features, because I got that question. Is that okay with you, Caleb? And then we'll come back to that question, because I believe it just needs a link put in there.
You're in charge. I'm just here to help.
Ew, he made me boss, guys. Okay. I'm going to share my I said I'm going to share my screen here, but I need to be out of that into a website. Okay, Don, let me get my screen shared real quick here. He's got his shared, but I have another couple of things I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm pretty good at this now, right? Okay, so here we are. And Don, I'm on my own website. There's two ways that you can log in to your back office. Let me get rid of this real quick. There's two ways you can log into your back office, and that is you go to your own website by typing it into the address bar or a saved button. You go all the way to the bottom and you click on login. Or you could go to Essenty.com, E-S-S-E-N-T-Y. Essenty.com, and you could click on login up here. And either one of these places take you to the very same screen. So I'm going to take you here, the bottom, and I'm going to log in. I'm magical like that. I don't have to type. And now I'm inside the back office. Now, once I'm inside the back office, there's a few things I want you to notice now that I've captured your attention. Right up here in this corner is a help button, and you can give feedback and help by just clicking right here. There's little pointers of things that maybe that you wanted to know about, and it's listed here. Or you can go to our support center where we have a bunch of things to help you, like little short videos and whatnot. We also have a list of the most important things right here that you can just go to. Let's see. The support center button is right here now. And what that support center is, I'll show you really quickly. When you get there, right here is how you send a communication to us, like you need help, or something isn't working right, or you just want to give us feedback, good or bad. We'd love to have it. And all feedback is super important to us. So you use that button there. And then this is a database of question and answers. The first section is frequently asked questions and help. And they're all in different categories. We have the contact manager stuff here, commenting on a page here, website features like ordering, Facebook Messenger, leg builder, all of this kind of stuff. Then you come down, and when it's a longer tutorial, which there probably will be a longer tutorial, meaning more videos in a series for these new features as they come, because these are the big kahunas. It'll be in the tutorial section. Right now we have all of the videos on blogging, real simple videos designed for the person who's never done it. And then we have other tutorials on how to get more out of your website and share any page and how to do it. In the next section of our support center, we have the free resources section where you have business tools, infographics, the monthly promo info, and then the website images if you want to change that, the big image like you saw on Heather's. Let's see. It's gone now. It was a big green flower. So down here, at the end, you have news that might affect your website based on changes from Young Living. Support.essenty.com. You could bookmark that. So you could just go straight there and get to this place right here, reach out to us, or find your answer by simply typing in your question. If it doesn't answer it, reach out. Going back to the back office here, this orientation video is about a 37-minute video that's broken up into chapters. So you can actually go to the video, open the more info, and go to a chapter of your choice. And this video is designed to teach you, but we are changing very quickly now, but teach you where the things are on your website. So the beauty of that is when you're talking to somebody, you'll know where your website has the information that you want them to have. And I go over a lot of that. And then another thing, we do a weekly email every Thursday, and we always have little tips and tricks and information, and the new developments are there right away. So I did that really, really quick because I didn't want to roll over. But every Tuesday, I do go over that little list a little slower. And I just want to find out, Dawn, did that help you? All right.
Yes, you answered my question. Thank you.
Fantastic. Okay. So I hope this call has been, this session has been good. Is there any burning question just has to be asked? Thanks, Caleb, so much for joining us. And Heather, your help was tremendous. And if you guys find anything that's not working as it should, please reach out via the support center and we will help you right away.
Nice to meet you all. Have a great evening.
Yeah, Caleb.
Thanks, Jim, for your help too. All right, guys. It was really nice.
A lot.
Oh, there's Lisa. Let's let Lisa in real quick.
Oh, did she come late?
I'm going to say it's a time zone issue, but I want to make sure.
Oh, no.
I'll let her know. Thanks, Caleb. Lisa, are you in? Lisa?
I'm in.
You know what? We're just ending.
Oh, okay.
But guess what? I got good news for you. I actually recorded it, so I will get that up in the next couple of days and you can watch it. And I'm real sorry that we're ending now because we could have had a better party with you here.
That's okay.
Okay, thank you for showing up, everybody. Good night.
Oh,